Good morning, guys. Happy Friday vlog to you guys. I am filming this the day before over on Thursday. It's Thursday morning right now and I'm just getting up. I've had a little bit of a snoozy morning, I'll be honest. I haven't beat my jet lag yet. I thought I had. Thought last night was gonna be different, but it's not. But that's fine. So I've had a bit of a snoozy breakfast. A snoozy breakfast. A snoozy morning. And it's a little bit later than I wanted to wake up. But that's okay. We're gonna get ourselves up and get ourselves sorted. Welcome to another vlog. Now, I don't do these vlogs very often. I've done one before and you guys really liked it, which is why I wanted to do it again. But we're gonna start it with a preface, yeah? Because I feel like it's really important to just start these vlogs with saying this kind of stuff, or start this like these pieces of content. Even if I did this over on like TikTok or Instagram or something, I feel like it's really important to say. These vlogs are not here for any other reason than for you to just enjoy. This is here purely for entertainment and nothing else, okay? These vlogs are not for you to compare yourself, compare your food. They're not an avenue or an open ticket for you to comment or provide what you think is constructive feedback in the comments about the food or the way I eat or what I eat, okay? These vlogs are here to normalize eating in just a normal way, okay? And I see so many people using this content type, so what I eat in a day vlogs, as a way to like weaponize food, weaponize body standards, to allow for really negative thoughts and really negative attitudes towards food to have a platform. And I will not excuse it. I will not excuse it, and I will not allow it. If I see any type of behavior like that in the comments, not only will your comment be removed, but you'll be blocked entirely from all of my channels. This is not the place for it. Not only do I not want to hear, I don't want to hear what you think about my food, about my eating, if it's a negative thought, or if you have issues with food in your world that you're going to project on me, I don't want to hear them. But more than that, I don't want others to see it. I don't want there to be 16, 17, 18-year-old, maybe even younger women, especially, to watch these videos and then read your comments about it and think that that's how they should think about themselves. That's how they should think about food. This whole video is entirely there to provide you with some entertainment. If you so wish to take a recipe, then go for it. If you so wish that you want to try something out, go for it. But it is not for weight loss. It is not for body standards. It is not for putting women down in the slightest. Anything like that, any even whiff of it in the wind, and you'll be blocked immediately. Okay, now that we've had that chat, we can actually sit back and enjoy it. I feel like I just see so much of this content, especially on TikTok and Instagram, a lot, right? And it's people saying, what I eat in a day if you want to be skinny and with a snatched waist, and it's like 4 wafers of lettuce. And like people are really promoting that, and it's just not okay. It's not okay with me. And then there's people actually doing the right thing and showing what a real person eats on a real normal day with different goals and different body shapes and different body types. And there's so many people in the comments who feel emboldened to say really atrocious things and project their poor relationship with food and health onto that person. And any of those scenarios, I just don't stand for. But that being said, I'm really excited to do this video because I, as you know, work with Blake. I have a health coach, right? And I'm entering slowly into my meal prep era, okay? And I have not found it easy. I love cooking, I love recipes, I love being in the kitchen, I love doing all sorts of stuff like that, right? So I thought meal prep would be the easiest part of this journey working with him. I was like, you don't have to talk me through it. I get it. I understand exactly what's required to do this, okay? Oh my God, it has not been that way. It has not been that way. I have found meal prep so hard. I have not so much like the cooking aspect of it. Like I could sit in the kitchen for hours and just chop and cook and potter around and just be the happiest little Cabbage Patch girl that there was. But like it's like the mindset of it. It's like the prep work, all of the work that goes into the planning of the meals, counting the macros, all of that kind of stuff, getting every single bit of ingredients and then planning all of that and then setting it up in your fridge and then sticking to it once you've eaten it, like once you've cooked it, like all of that I found really hard. I put a video out and I said, guys, what am I doing wrong? I'm just not really nailing meal prep. And so many people messaged and commented, which was so helpful. And the resounding like thread was, stop meal prepping, start ingredients prepping. And I was like, what is ingredients prepping? As I read it, I was like, this is it. This is the trick that I'm missing, right? Because I like cooking. And so just eating out of a reheated Tupperware container for 5 days a week is like not fun for me, right? I'd rather be in the kitchen cooking a fresh meal. And so many people explained to me, ingredients prepping is where instead of prepping the meals, you prep the ingredients required to then assemble the meals. So every single day when it's time for lunch, dinner, breakfast, breakfast, whatever it is, snacks, anything, I still go to the kitchen. I still prep a meal. I still like make up a meal, but so much of the work is already taken out because I've pre-organized all of the ingredients. I did it for the first time last night, and we're gonna have the same dinner that I had last night. We're gonna do the same one today because I prepped all the ingredients for it. And I'm really excited to try it tonight, to be like, right, let's pull out all of the ingredients, because obviously last night I cooked it from scratch, right? I had to prep everything. But tonight I have all of the ingredients prepped, and I'm really excited to try that out and see like how much easier it makes it, but also how much more I enjoy the fact that I still get to cook like a little bit of. So yeah, that's our plan for today. But I haven't ingredients prepped breakfast or lunch, so we're gonna have to do that today together. So that's our plan today, guys. We're doing a what I eat in a day, following my new meal plan, but we're doing ingredients prepped meal prep. Gosh, that's such a mouthful. Anyway, let me go get dressed because I am getting hungry and it's time to go cook some breakfast. Okay, dressed and ready to go. This morning for breakfast, we are making stir-fried beef, okay? Now, before you already break the rules that I said at the start of this video, I've spent weeks, months even, working with Blake, my health coach, on my mindsets around food. And I always thought that you had to eat breakfast foods for breakfast. Regardless of how they made you feel, regardless of whether you liked them or not, that was what you ate because that was normal. And it took so long and so many times of Blake telling me, just eat what makes you feel good, Grace. If steak and broccoli makes you feel good, who cares if it's 4 hours earlier than what is socially acceptable to eat that food? Who cares? And it really took a lot of that kind of encouragement before I let go of that feeling. And I was like, you know what? I would like to just eat the foods that make me feel good, that fuel my body in the way that I want to. And that is really savory things. It's a lot of like heavy meat proteins in the morning for me. So we're gonna go make some stir-fried beef and veggies and then a side of broccoli. That is what I'm having for my breakfast for the next couple of days. So let's go prep it. In your possession, had you swimming inside my affection. With you came second, so I cut off the connection. And now you're calling me, holding your heart there inside your hands. You say I'm where you wanna be, but you're out of chances. No, you don't get to come back, crying over the love that you had. Maybe next time, maybe next time, you'll hold on to what you have. No, you don't get to show up, teary-eyed saying I'm all you want. Maybe next try, maybe next time, you won't sleep on a good love. Keep on talking, but I'm already gone. You had your shot, but you went about it alone. Tried to pull you in close as we're locked on the phone. Are you sour 'cause I'm moving? Going out back the door, holding your heart there inside your hands. Baby, I could have been all yours, but you're out of chances. No, you don't get to come back. Okay, I'm so hot and sweaty because it's so warm here in Bali, but all prepped. I've got my meat, my veggies, and the broccoli prep as well. So this is just gonna live in the fridge now for the next 2 days. I'm gonna whip this up every single time. Crying over the love that you had. Maybe next try, maybe next time, you'll hold on to what you have. No, you don't get to show up. This is literally too good. I don't understand how I get to eat like this for breakfast. I used to eat toast, bagels, breakfast sandwiches, pancakes, oats, cereal, all of that kind of stuff, and I hated it, always hated it. It never made me feel good, and now I get to eat this for breakfast. One thing I've picked up recently with Blake is about carbs and me in the morning. We tried a few different like meal plans and things like that, and we realized that when I have carbs in the morning, I don't feel good. It makes me really sluggish and like hard for me to like fire up and get into my work day. So now I've started to like save my carbs until later in the day when I want to start winding down, and I use them as a tool to like stop work and wind down and slow myself down. I think that's such a cool development like with me and my food, to be able to like control my body based on the food and when I eat them. I'm trying really hard not to spill it on my shirt. Okay, one thing I'm really not good at is drinking enough water, and I know that. I can admit that to myself. So, Blake's always telling me to try and like drink water in a different way, like have cordial or tea or things like that. And so I picked up this. I picked up some lemon tea because I really liked iced tea, especially iced lemon tea. And I figure if I'm drinking like a glass of this a day, that's just extra water that I already need. So I'm gonna try and like brew a glass of this now, but then put it in the fridge so it cools down, and we'll see how it tastes. Okay, it's a bit later in the day and your girl is starving. It's actually much later in the day. It's way later than I would like to be having lunch, but your girl is hungry and it's time to go make some lunch. Guys, I need tzatziki for my lunch today and I forgot to pick it up in the grocery, so I'm literally ordering it on Grab right now. It's going to be delivered in 10 minutes. Thank you. Okay, that literally took me forever and I'm dripping with sweat. Bali is hot, guys. I don't know. Today's just an extra hot day, I think. Even my hair is a mess. But we have lunch, finally. Tuna salad. This is not a new recipe. I've been eating tuna salad for a really long time. But it's a recipe that never, ever fails. It's so good and it's so filling and it makes me feel so good. But we have some fun like sides. I've got seaweed sheets. I also found these other seaweed sheets and they're coated in, that's not a good example. Well, they all stuck together. So like, here's a good one. One side of them is coated in sesame seeds, which I think looks really delicious. And then I just, to stick with the theme, have seaweed flavored sakatars or rice crackers. And then also, guys, my iced tea from this morning. Look how cool it looks. It looks like a beer. So fun. Let's try it. Oh, it's not very lemony. Damn. It's good though. Like, I could definitely drink this, but I want it to be like way more lemony. Maybe I need to add like a tablespoon of lemon juice to it, but that's pretty good. Okay, I'm so freaking hungry. Let's eat this. It's so good. Excuse my laundry bag on the bed. I didn't have time to even put it away. Yum. These are good. And the whole packet's like a big packet. Is 140 calories. It was pretty fun. It's genuinely a 10 out of 10 lunch. I really like salads. I think salads are a meal at any time of the day. I love breakfast salad. I love salad sandwiches. I love dinner with a side of salad. I just love it. And when we started creating my meal plan with Blake and Ash, they kept asking me like, what kind of foods do you like? What do you like to eat? And I feel like I just didn't answer them properly with what I actually liked, because I assumed that I wouldn't be able to eat those foods anymore. I was waiting for them to be like chicken and broccoli, boiled eggs, and that's it, you know, because I thought that that's what you needed to like eat if you were eating on a meal plan. But they really genuinely were asking, what kind of foods do I like? And so after some time, when I realized they were being serious, I would say I really like salad, but my salads weren't very protein packed, So when I started to look for recipes that would meet my macros and my fiber needs, but that I would really like, I stumbled back onto tuna salad and I was like, why did I ever stop eating that? It was delicious.
And you can put anything in this salad as well. That's what I mean. It's so versatile. If you like beans or lentils, they would go great in here. If you like corn, that would be awesome. I usually jam pack it with celery because I think celery and tuna, they go really well together. And it adds such a good like level of crunch, but the grocery store didn't have any. We are kicking meal plan goals today. And then while I was waiting for the tzatziki, you would have seen me make these little pudding cup things. I'm trying this new recipe. I tried it last night and it needed a few tweaks. So I'm trying it again today. And I found these little like brown paper cup kind of things that I can use as a bowl. And so it's got like no sugar pudding mix plus protein powder and milk in it. And then you put like crushed Oreos. And then I've done two. I've done a chocolate one and a vanilla one. So I did Oreos on the chocolate one and then Biscoff biscuits on the vanilla one. And then you spoon that over the biscuits and then put it in the fridge to like set. But mine were really runny today, so I don't think they're going to set at all. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm really after like a good high protein dessert because I get like a sweet tooth later in the day. And I'm trying to find something that'll stop me snacking in the evenings if I have it like that's filled with a lot of protein. But this is a win. This is a real win. Yum. If you struggle to drink water like I do, I think this is a hack. I don't really know what like the macros and stuff is of tea, of iced tea, but because there wasn't a nutrition label on the tea box, but I'm sure if I put it into ChatGPT, it'll tell me. So even though it's like much later than I would like to be having lunch right now, I was starving. I was not starving. I was hungry by the time I got home. I only just started to get hungry within like the last hour or maybe even half an hour before that. And that is such a good sign because I was out and about running errands before that and old me would have just stopped and picked up like a snack or a drink that was not on the meal plan. But the fact that I was still so full and like filled with protein and had energy, I was like, no, I don't need it. I'll wait till I get home, which is such a win. I'm also just having a lot of fun with it as well. I feel like when I first started with Shift, I wasn't ready to have like the freedom with food that I have now. I needed the structure and I needed them to be doing my meal plan for me because I didn't have the knowledge yet. But slowly but surely over time, and the more time I spent, you know, with Blake and Ash and with the other people who were training with Shift, like the other clients, that was really inspiring because I'd hear them talking about their macros and their protein goals and all this kind of stuff. And I kind of like, you know, got FOMO in like a good way. I was like, I want to know about that kind of stuff. I want to care about that, you know? So I started like looking into it and talking to Blake more about it and being like, can you explain this stuff on my meal plan? Because before I just needed to like I didn't have the mental power to do it. But over time, I really started to get curious about it. And now I'm in the kitchen managing my own whole meal plan. Like they do a meal plan for me and provide all the macros, but I'm allowed to go and make a recipe or make a meal as long as it fits into those macros or as close as I can get it to. They're really encouraging about me just like having fun with it, just like learning and not putting pressure on myself about it. So if this pudding cup thing works out, I'm going to be really stoked. But this is a real win. Okay, it's about an hour after lunch and I'm just sitting on my bed, just doing some work, some emails, and I'm eating a few of these. They're the Natural Confectionery Company's sour squarembellies and they're really good. I don't know what is going on with my hair today. I don't get why it's so frizzy, but anyway, it's dinner time. Let's go make some of the most delicious cabbage rolls I've ever eaten in my life. I'm so excited. Check out my dinner. Oh my god, I made this last night and I made 6 of these rolls and I got really hungry like a couple hours later, so I was like, I'm gonna make some. I didn't realize I'd make this many, but I'll just eat however much I feel like eating. There's no pressure to eat it all. Also, I have a little dipping sauce on the side and a fun drink to go with it. I totally get the appeal of the ingredients prep now. That was so quick, and this is like a fresh, healthy, super tasty meal, and I was in the kitchen there for like, I reckon all up 11 minutes tops, and like this feels like a fully homemade cooked meal because it is. Like, I'm actually so stoked with this. So these are cabbage rolls. It is chicken mince and vegetables with some seasoning that I just fried up yesterday, and then I put that aside, and then I had some picked Napa cabbage leaves, and then you saw me blanch them in some hot water so they're nice and soft and easy for me to roll, and then you fry them off for like 5 minutes tops and they're perfect. And this is, I totally get it now. I completely see the appeal of like meal prep and why you would do it all the time. But for me, I think ingredients prep is where it's at. Stop, these are so good. They have so much flavor. Oh my god. Okay. If I was a more fun person, I'd eat this with my hands, but you guys know I literally hate sticky fingers. I am so stoked about this. So like tomorrow when it comes to my breakfast, I have that entirely prepped and ready to go. All the ingredients are cut up ready for me to just like freshly make, which I'm so excited for because that breakfast was so good this morning. And my lunch is a little bit of like a assembly required, but that's easy to do because it's just chopping up. And now I have this as well. I am so stoked. I really feel like you guys like helped me a lot, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't know about that trick about ingredients prepping over meal prepping. And I just feel like that's really changed the game for me. I'm just going to pour some of the sauce over just a few of them. Yeah, this meal is so good. So good. Unreal. How insane is it that eating on a meal plan, like counting my macros, my calories, focusing on protein, looks like this though. Looks like getting to eat like this. I just think there's nothing better. How good. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this and I will check in with you later. Cheers. Okay, it's much later at night and I'm about to hop into bed. I've just had a shower and I've been winding down. It's been so nice. I have just ordered a sweet treat on Grab because we're in Bali. We can literally get anything to our door. So in like 20 minutes, some donuts are gonna show up and I'm very excited. Okay, it's been like 20 minutes and the Grab driver's just about to pull up. So let's go get it. Hello, for Grace.
Are you Grace?
Yes.
Okay, sorry for the long wait.
No, that's okay. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I got it. Let me show you what I got. The box is ridiculously big. I don't think what I ordered is this big. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Okay, I take that back. What I ordered is this big. Oh my god. Late at night, obviously, most of the stores are closing or packing up. And so you can just get like this assorted box of like what they haven't sold yet. And we got donuts. But these are the ones that I really wanted. These are churro donuts and they're so hot and fresh, which is weird because they're supposed to only put in like what's been left over, but maybe they had the batter left over. Okay, that's really fresh. Oh my god, no regrets. I'm gonna eat the rest of my churro donut and hop into bed. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I would love to do more of these ones as well, so if you liked it, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know whether to make it or not. This is insane. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.